Zarva here, and bringing you coverage of the AfroLeague Round 3. And before I even get into the commentary of this video, I'm announcing that I'm walking away from the AfroLeague at Round 3. Just the bad luck I got in this race, basically, coupled with all the bad luck I've been getting this season, Season 2. For the first 3 races I've had a lot of bad luck, and a lot of bad luck at the end of Season 1. And I've been getting into a lot of incidents that aren't any of my fault, so I'm just not having too much fun. And you know, what's the point of racing if you're not having fun? You know, if it was a sprint mode, I'm not having fun, I'll just quit and leave. So that's what I'm going to do with this league. You know, thanks to Alex Afro for letting me in. I don't know what he's going to do. I think there's talks about maybe starting the league over again or something like that. But definitely, if it's the way it is right now, then I'm walking away this race, because I'm just not enjoying it enough. It's not giving me the buzz and the thrill that it used to in Season 1. Season 1, I loved it. It was such a thrill. It was really fun to be rivals with Alex Afro for about half the season, and then trying to maybe catch up with Cal at the end. You know, it was a lot of fun. You know, this race, it was okay race. Just some annoying things that added to the pile of annoying things that had happened previously that makes me want to walk away. So I announced it on Twitter earlier today, so yeah, I'm walking away from the league. So we're coming through, and it's a pretty nice clean start from all of us here. And this next part coming up is, it was annoying at the time, but it's actually not his fault. So right box there taps me and spins me around. Then Inhal Turkey comes out of nowhere and crashes with Cal and me. A bit of a weird move. He just kind of came out of nowhere and jumped in and got in a collision with Cal and me, which dropped me all the way back to 14th place. But with the right box, it seemed like he tapped me at the time. I thought at the time also it might have been lag barrier, so I wasn't too annoyed. I was in 14th, no contact made, or damage made if I should say. So I was still on for maybe a good race, because I know I'm probably about 5th or 6th fastest in this league. So I continued on, so no hard feelings to you, right box. I know you apologise quite a lot on Twitter, and you don't need to. You know, it's lag barrier, so you can't really do too much about this. And I overtake OTG here as he's coming back on track, and I have to go wide here. And honestly, really pathetic, idiot, behaviour. You know, the person coming on track, person on track should not have to deviate from their line for a guy who's coming back on track. You know, you should have just stuck it wide and let me take the normal racing line. But I had to be cautious because he wasn't taking the normal racing line. He was coming back onto the racing line, so I had to be careful. I had to go really sharp onto that apex and go wide. So there I overtook No Fear Sam down the middle. And so here I'm just catching up with Cal and Mini Cheddars. I'm up into 5th place here. Tyre's going off a bit, but I thought I'd stick it out into 7th because it looked like I had the pace to catch up Cal. I used all my curves here. DRS, I was going to pit this lap on lap 7. I originally was going to pit on lap 5, but I thought I'd stick it out and try and overtake Cal. And because I knew Cal would be pitting in the next 1 or 2 laps, so it's pretty good that I can bring the option tyres the same amount he can, a prime tyre, which it just goes in hand in hand. I've always been careful on my tyres and light on my tyres. So this here is a bit stupid from me. I kind of just break my front wing, mainly because I was going into the pits, but Cal was on my right, so I had to make sure that he knew I was going to the pit, so I had to go a bit faster into the corner, which meant I didn't brake hard enough and I locked up and I broke my front wing. But that wasn't the annoying thing, because that was my fault. And there's nothing I can do about that. That's not bad luck, that's just me. But here, look at this. This is a slow pit stop. It's a 6 point something. And you'd think on a 6 point something pit stop that they would have changed your broken front wing. Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. But no, they didn't. As you can see, there's no front wing, and I go into turn and I've got no front wing, which just at that point there just went, okay, that's it. That's done it for me. I've had so much bad luck in this league in Season 2 and the end of Season 1 that I just had enough. It's not enjoyable anymore, so that's why I'm walking away. Maybe I'll become a steward along with Hyperdex for the league. I don't know if Cal and Alex will let me. But yeah, that's been the video. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Arava.